Washington Journal continues.
Lisa Monaco joins us now from New York. She's the former White House Homeland Security and Counterterrorism Advisor during the Obama administration. About 10 minutes left with Lisa Monaco. You can check out her story in the November-December issue of Foreign Affairs entitled Preventing the Next Attack, a Strategy for the War on Terrorism. We'll get to as many of your calls as we can in our next 10 minutes. Grant is here in D.C., line for Independence. Go ahead.
Thank you. In the Obama administration, you were ultimately responsible for enforcing the Foreign Agents Registration Act. And as you probably know, talking about 9/11, one of the forces motivating the hijackers to attack America was their perception that we unconditionally support one side in the Israel-Palestine conflict. Now, there was a foreign organization started by a foreign government official called Isaiah Kennan that was set up with foreign money. And in 1962, the Department of Justice ordered that foreign organization to register as a foreign agent. The United States at this moment cannot be an honest broker in the region on this conflict. Its Congress is utterly beholden to campaign contribution networks set up by this foreign organization. And the Justice Department, you, will not enforce the 1962 Foreign Agents Registration Order to the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. Please explain to America why you will not regulate this entity.
Got your question, Grant. Lisa Monaco, give you a chance to respond.
I'm not familiar with the 1962 case he references. I actually wasn't even born yet in 1962. But the caller's point, as I take it, is we need to enforce the Foreign Agents Registration Act. And he's right. It is a law in the books. It is devoted to making sure that there is transparency, both in those who are lobbying and trying to influence our government based on or at the behest of foreign governments. So it's focused on transparency, and it's focused on prosecuting and fining those who don't do so as to incentivize that transparency. So it has largely been used as a kind of civil enforcement mechanism. In other words, trying to make sure companies and individuals who represent foreign interests in our government make clear that they're doing so. And it has been criminally enforced in a handful of cases, although not very many over the last decade. We're seeing that change, most notably in the charges brought by Special Counsel Mueller and his staff in the last few weeks. And some of those charges in the form of indictments that were levied on Paul Manafort and Rick Gates include enforcing the Foreign Agents Registration Act. So it should be enforced, and when facts and circumstances present evidence that it's being violated, the Justice Department and the FBI should, and in my experience has, enforced it. I'm not familiar with the 1962 case he references. I actually wasn't even born yet in 1962. So it should be enforced, and when facts and circumstances present evidence that it's being violated, the Justice Department and the FBI should, and in my experience has, enforced it. So it should be enforced, and when facts and circumstances present evidence that it's being violated, the Justice Department and the FBI should, and in my experience has, enforced it.